All right. The bad news is that pre-writing is the hardest part about writing. Coming up with your idea and knowing what to write is so difficult. The good news is you've already done it. Get out what you wrote last week. And you already have your story organized. You did the hard part. Give your brain a kiss. Mwah, mwah. Now, just a reminder, tell someone your story based on your notes. Let me see. I said, Sammy the sad unicorn. No, let's see. Sammy the unicorn is sad. Oh, wait. Sammy the unicorn is sad. I think that's a good start to my story. And what else? They are, Sammy is in the forest. And he teaches fairy school. Sammy the unicorn teaches fairy school. He is sad. Sounds like I even have 2 sentences already. Sammy the unicorn teaches fairy school. He is sad. And I remember I have the big problem because of the storm cloud. He is sad because, oh, that's a first grade word, because the storm cloud chased away the kids. Well, that sounds like I already have the beginning of my story. All right. Right, we have the storm cloud chasing away Sammy. We have the storm cloud trying to blow down their school and yelling, I can't do it. And then we have the kids, the fairy kids going back into school, and Sammy is happy. All right, now I've done my pre-writing. It is time to get to drafting. Now I'm going to keep my notes nice and close because of all my labels. So if I don't know how to spell a word, I can go back to all this hard work that I did last week. And if I have my notes close by, and I have a list of my ball words that I've been using, I bet I can get some good sentences. Now, Mrs. St. Andre printed out this special story writing paper, and you can print it out too. Now, Mrs. St. Andre printed it on both sides, so all I have to do is fold it. And there we go. Now it turns into a nice little book. If your printer's not working, no problem. You can just fold any paper you want. It's your book, so you can get creative. Now, I'm going to start with writing my sentences this time because I want to hold off for my illustrating for my good copy at the very end when we're revising. And we'll come back, I'll teach you about that another day. I need to start with my sentences. What did I say? Sammy the unicorn teaches fairy school. That is a hard sentence. Sammy the unicorn. I know the word the. And I have the word Sammy and unicorn right here. That won't be so hard. Let me get started. Sammy the not very. Sammy the Oh, this isn't so hard now that I've already done the hard work. I just have to do my copying. Whoops. Sammy the unicorn teaches. Ooh, that's hard. I'm going to have to sound that one out. But that's okay. You can help me sound it out. Each. 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 Let me put it on my arm. Each. As. Teaches. Sammy the unicorn teaches fairy school. Oh, I already labeled it. Now all I have to do is copy that. Fairy school. Oh, I'm glad I did all that hard work last week. That's making this a lot easier. Sammy the unicorn teaches fairy school. And I'm still skipping the illustrations because I have illustrations here and I'm going to save that one. I'm going to go to that next page. Here we go. Now, what was the problem? Because I have my characters. I have Sammy and I have my setting, which is fairy school. What was that big problem in my story? Let me go back to my notes. That's right. A huge storm cloud comes and closes the school. I remember the kids ran away. I remember that part in my notes. All right, now let me see about making it a sentence. Let's see. A huge cloud. I don't know how to spell huge. What can I do? You know what? I don't know how to spell huge, but I do know how to spell big. B-ig. B-ig. I could just use a different word. Okay, here we go. A b-ig. A big storm cloud. Let's see. Oh, I labeled that. Storm cloud. Wow, labeling is really paying off. A big storm cloud. Now, if you didn't label so much last week, you can take a day to label and then come back to do your writing tomorrow, because labeling really does take a lot of the brain work, takes a lot of the hard work out of it. Let's see, a big storm cloud. What did that storm cloud do? A big storm cloud wrecked, messed. What word do I want to use? A big storm cloud made a mess. A big storm cloud made a mess. A A big storm cloud made a mess. Let's see. Let's go back. And then what happened? That is what made Sammy sad. It made, I've run out of lines, but I still have ideas and there's still room, so I think I'm going to keep going. It made Sammy sad. So now I know I have my characters and my setting, and we talked about how the storm cloud made the mess and made Sammy sad. Now, when I put my illustrations, I can put more details in the picture, but that's all I'm going to write for now. Let's go back to our events. Let's see. What happened next? What happened next in my notes? The storm cloud tried to break the school. That's right. Let's see. I don't think I'm going to say storm cloud. I'm going to say the cloud tried. I can hear all those sounds. The cloud tried to break. Break. I didn't do enough labeling. This is getting really hard. Break. I know the school. And I have that right here. Here's the word school, so let me copy it. School. Sammy the unicorn teaches fairy school. A big storm cloud made a mess. It made Sammy sad. The cloud tried to break the school. Let's see. How are we going to finish it? But he gave up, right? The cloud gave up. The kids came back. Sammy is happy. That might be too much for me to write. How about if I do, let's see. Sammy made the cloud go away. Yeah, that's a good ending. Sammy made the cloud go away. All right. I think I have the beginning of a pretty good draft. Now, if you have more sentences you want to write in your story, remember, you just print off another piece of paper. You can fold it, and you can put them together like this. 1 and because you can staple them afterwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you can staple them together at the end like that. All right, happy writing.